Super Mario Bros. Wonder is an absolutely fantastic take on the franchise. It's one of the most unique Mario games, giving you dozens of ways to mix up how you play with different badges and various mechanics. So without further ado, I'm going to go through the 12, that's not the right number, I'm going to go through the 26, that's probably not the right number, I'm going to go through however many badges there are in this game and rate them all on a tier list. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with some of these badges. I believe that's the coin magnetism badge, right? I'm gonna put this one in D tier because, actually no I'm not, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Because while it's a little soft, I think it's like an interesting way to play the game in the terms of just allowing you to kind of run near shit and not actually have to play the game. So you know, it's a fun little gimmick. Actually, no, now that I really think about it, it just doesn't really do anything for you. Like, there's no reason, I have no reason to pick this. I mean, I guess if you're not a gamer, then this badge is much better. But like, the coins really still don't mean much because the lives in this game are really easy to get. Next off, we're gonna have the sensor badge. The sensor is obviously good for people who are having hard times finding secrets. Probably more useful than wait, I should check something real quick. If you don't understand this level, that's not your fault. Oh, yeah, it does go off. So wait, if I come over here, oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, good level. It's a good badge now. Never mind. Badge B tier for sure. Question block badge, and I'll be honest, its novelty is there for sure, but like I haven't really noticed any levels where the blocks that show up actually change the gameplay too much. So they're kind of just there. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in C tier because I think the blocks are more interesting than the coins, but not more useful than the badge. The all bubble power, and A tier because I like the bubble power. It puts Peach in a little silly purple dress and I like it, and I think that's the only reason why it needs to be here. So eat your heart out. Okay, next up is the drill power. The safety bounce. Safety bounce, I haven't really used it much, but I know for a fact safety bounce is kind of a banger, especially if you're not great at Mario. You're gonna have a lot of fun with the safety bounce for sure. I'm gonna make an executive decision and put the rhythm jump in S tier. Now you might be wondering, what exactly does rhythm jump even do for you? And I'll tell you, absolutely nothing important. All it does is make it so that you get coins when you jump to the beat. But I will tell you right now, getting silly little coins for jumping to the beat makes my brain so happy. Okay, look at this, listen to this, look at this happy gal and tell me that's not the best one thing that ever happened. Like, you can't look at that and not just get filled with instant serotonin. So for that reason, it's S tier, and if you don't like it, make your own tier list. Now, I'll probably have to move some things around, I'll be honest. The parachute cap lets you infinite wall jump. It's pretty neat. You can get a lot of horizontal distance with it. Good for beginner players. It's a little hat thing that you can just use whenever, and it's nice. It's wonderful. Wonderful. It's a wonderful little power-up. I think it's a solid A tier. Yeah, all of these need to come down a little, so we'll do... The dash badge makes you run a little faster, but I'll be honest, it's kind of outclassed in my humble opinion by another badge, and for that reason, I don't think it's really that important. I mean, it's like nice, it's a little movement buff. Crouching high jump, and I think crouching high jump is also a bit of a novelty. Like, it's a B tier. I think it's got its cases for use. My main thing is that I just haven't really found a reason to need to use the high jump when other badges can do more things and fits more criteria than if I instead just grab this, which is a conditional high jump, when there are easier ways to get higher jumps. Timed high jump, speak of the devil, and it not only does it make you jump high, it also makes you do a little cool little silly flip whenever you use it. So for that reason alone, that's going at the top of A tier. I almost want to put it in S tier because that flip fills my brain with so much serotonin. That flip is phenomenal. Whether or not it goes higher, let me know in the comments below about how much you hate my tier list. Thanks. I won't read them. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Next up we have the wall climb jump. I'll be honest, I don't like this badge. Like, is it a bad badge necessarily? No. Does it make it so that when I use it, every muscle memory in my entire fiber and being just gets fucked over? Yes. So like, it doesn't necessarily hurt the player, but I would certainly rather have most other badges than I would have this climb badge. Like, it's unique. Boosted spin jump is next up, and it's a pretty damn good badge, I'm not gonna lie. Its utility is like no other. You know, you're always going to need a second jump no matter what you're doing. Like, having a second jump is never not useful. It can only help you, and that's why it's probably the best badge in this game if the next badge wasn't in it. And that's why we need to actually make we need to make a new tier list, a whole new row, just better, because the hook shot, also known as the grappling vine, is the best badge in this game. I don't care what you say about me or in these comments. They gave Super fucking Mario a hook shot. Okay, that's all I ever needed in a Mario game, and I didn't know I needed it until Super Mario Wonder came out. So now, the silly little hookshot from Mario Wonder, best badge in the game. You should only use this badge as soon as you unlock it. That's what I did. I had the most fun I've ever had in a silly little Mario game. It grabs flagpoles. You can infinite wall jump on one wall. It looks up and down. It grabs blocks. You can do a silly little climb up a ledge. You can't do that in any other 3D Mario game. Dolphin badge. What was this one called? It's called the Dolphin Kick. It's a good badge. It's conditional. It's very you need to use it in a water level, or you don't have a badge essentially, which for that reason alone you might go, I don't know about this one. But mind you, this badge made water levels for me fun. So for that reason alone, I think I would rather have this badge than it's conditional though, that's the problem. If it wasn't so conditional, because it's more fun, I'm gonna put it in A tier. It's a good A tier. It would be S tier if this game had more water levels, but I haven't played enough water levels to justify the badge being any higher than A. Floating high jump, very good badge. You get the floaty part of Luigi's abilities without the slippery shoes. This next badge is for the speedrunners in the world, and it lets you run all the time at a very fast speed. You always have infinite fast speed, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the most important badges in the run. I like speedrunning, and I think this badge is sick. I'm going to put it here. I honestly want to put it here. This badge makes you invisible, and if you're a gamer, this badge is S tier. But if you're not a gamer, this is probably the worst badge in the game. Like, I feel like this badge down here fucks your abilities way more than this, because while you can't see, all your effects still happen. So as long as you're paying attention to where you land and you've got a general idea for the character's movement that you're playing, like, you'll be fine. So I'll put it in B tier. Spring feet, that's a silly little badge. I like that one. The spring feet's probably an A tier badge because it's just a silly little bounce that you can't stop, and it's a fun way to play the game. I would highly recommend playing the game with just spring feet for a little while if you ever want to have a little bit of challenge, have a little bit of fun. Hi, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out this next video I'm going to make right here, in which I'm going to turn Super Mario Wonder into a rhythm game. So if you don't want to miss that one, be sure to be waiting expectantly. Without further ado, that's the end of the video. You can go away now. Bye.